All right, this is Grade 3, Module 5, Lesson 9, and in this lesson we are building and writing fractions that are greater than one whole using unit fractions. So the idea being, let's say I have two identical candy bars, and each of those candy bars are cut into thirds, equal thirds. All right. Now, if I eat 4 of those thirds, if I eat 4 pieces of candy, so that'd be this one, this one, this one, and this one. So clearly, I've eaten one whole candy bar plus an extra piece. So one way to say that would be I ate 4 thirds. Now, how did I get that? Well, this is a third, this is a third, this is a third, and this is a third. Now, I left these extra 2/3 over here. I did not eat those, but all together, I ate 4 thirds. Now, teachers and parents, some students are going to want to call this 4/6 because they see 6 pieces and we ate 4 out of the 6. But really, one candy bar is broken up into thirds, and if you eat 4 pieces, that's 4 thirds, not 4/6. So that's going to be the thing for you as teachers and adults to pay attention to, this common mistake that our third graders are going to make. So let's put this into practice. So the directions say each shape represents one whole, fill in the chart. So we're supposed to identify the unit fraction, the total number of units shaded, and the fraction shaded. So you can see that here we've got these 2 pieces, and they're each cut into 2 pieces. So the unit fraction is a half, because each of these pieces counts as a half. 3 of those pieces were shaded in, giving us 3 halves. All right. So let's take a look, and I guess I can zoom in. Let's zoom in here, and let's take a look at B. So B says, what is the unit fraction? Well, each of these, let's think of these as candy bars. So each of these candy bars has been cut into 6 pieces, so our unit fraction is 1/6. And then how many of those pieces were shaded in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them were shaded in. So what fraction was shaded in? 9/6. Remember, teachers, parents, a lot of students are going to want to call that 9/12, but it's not 9/12, it's 9/6, because each candy bar is cut into 6 pieces. And let's do problem E. Problem E is nice. Okay, so here's E, and it says, well, first off, what are the unit fractions? So you have 2 candy bars, and each candy bar has been cut into 3 pieces, so our unit fraction is 1/3. How many pieces were shaded in? We have 4. So what fraction was shaded in? It's 4 thirds. On here, we're being asked to estimate, to draw. So when it says 5 thirds, we're going to estimate. We're not going to use a ruler. So teachers, parents, don't give your kids rulers. We're just going to estimate. And we're going to draw and shade the units on the fraction strips to solve. So what this means is when it says 5 thirds, so first off, the fraction is going to look like this, 5 thirds. And that means we're going to cut each of these tape diagrams into 3 equal-sized pieces. And then we're going to shade in 5 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there is our drawing. Let's do this next one down here. So 9 over 3 is the resulting fraction, so working backwards, that's going to look like this. 9 thirds. So now we're going to cut each of these tape diagrams, or each of these candy bars, into 3 pieces, because that's what the denominator says so. And then we're going to shade in 9 of those thirds. All right, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 thirds, 5 thirds, 6 thirds, 7 thirds, 8 thirds, 9 thirds. Well, there you go. There's our drawing. And it turns out we had to draw in all 3 completely. We filled in all 3 tape diagrams completely. And then our last slide for this video. Reggie bought 2 candy bars. Draw the candy bars and estimate to partition each bar into 4 equal pieces. Okay, well, let's start with that. So we're going to draw 2 identical candy bars as best as I can. There. And we're going to cut each of those into 4 equal pieces because the directions said so. So there we go. And then part A. Reggie ate 5 pieces. Shade the amount that he ate. Okay, well, if he ate 5 pieces, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the last question says, write a fraction to show how many candy bars Reggie ate. So he ate 5/4 candy bars. He ate 5/4. Now teachers, yes, you could call this 1 1/4 candy bars, but we're not looking for that at this stage of the game. But if you wanted to, you can certainly share that with your students. It is totally not necessary, though. And that wraps up Grade 3, Module 5, Lesson 9.